They rank Kentucky low on those so-called best places to live lists, but my retirees who've moved here, they are thriving. And today I'm going to give you the real story, the taxes, the climate, the healthcare, drive times, true MLS pricing, and why Bowling Green might be the best kept retirement secret in America. Let's get after that right now. Okay, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Kentucky or even the Tennessee area, be sure to subscribe to our channel below. My name is Melissa and I get calls and emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Kentucky, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We would love the opportunity to help you make your smooth move to Kentucky. So today I'm going to unpack for you everything you want to know, from the taxes and the healthcare to the cost of living and the real life on the ground info that you don't want to miss. So if you're thinking about relocating, save this video because by the end, you're going to see why Kentucky might be the best kept secret for retirement. So let's dig into those 8 reasons that they got it wrong and why Bowling Green is the next under the radar retirement destination. Reason number 1. You get to keep more of your retirement income here. Here's the plain English version. Now, before I get into that, let me just say, I am not a CPA, I'm not a tax advisor, I'm a local realtor here in Kentucky. So take this for what it's worth, and I recommend that you consult with your tax professional so that you can walk through the real numbers as they affect you. But according to my research, Social Security here in Kentucky has 0 Kentucky state tax. And that means most folks can shelter a meaningful chunk of pensions and retirement income every year, in addition to that Social Security money. And the state income tax, well, that's a flat 4% rate. They've actually been making meaningful strides to reduce or remove our state income tax altogether, and I'm loving it. It makes life simple, predictable, and budget and plan friendly. Reason number 2, daily life is more affordable. From groceries to services and going out, our area runs roughly 10% lower than the national average, and that's a government stat, which means your money stretches here every single day. It's not just theory, you can feel it. I know when I've traveled to other parts of the country, especially for those work conferences, I've noticed a difference in prices on the simple things like bottled water or sandwiches. Overall, Kentucky has a much lower cost of goods. Reason number 3. Housing you can actually afford to buy. We don't plan off guesses, I use MLS data. And last month, Warren County's median sold price was $310,000. That's based on closed sales, real contracts, and real money. So if you're coming from high cost markets, the price per square foot delta here is a mic drop moment. In fact, we've got videos below where you can find 3 subdivisions in the northern Warren County area, or also known as Warren East, that are all under $300,000, and those are all brand new construction homes. So the affordability really rings true here in Kentucky. Reason number 4, 4 real seasons. It's lush, it's green, and the snow does not linger. January highs here in Kentucky reach about the mid-40s, and in July, those highs are the upper 80s, really closer to like the 90s, and occasionally we hit 100. But overall, we are lush and we're green. We get about 50 inches of rain a year, and I absolutely love those long springs and falls. And yes, it does snow a bit, but it usually melts really quickly. And I love being able to sit out on the patio or the front porch for that extended season. And also you have more accessibility without the extreme climate to be able to do things like play golf and pickleball and just have coffee on your porch, which is what I'm all about. Reason number 5, healthcare peace of mind. So the medical center here in Bowling Green has accredited programs for fast cardiac and stroke responses. And for your worst case scenarios, Vanderbilt in Nashville has a level 1 adult and level 1 pediatric centers. Those are about an hour south of here. And then in the University of Louisville has a level 1 adult center, and there's Norton's Children's Center in Louisville as well. And that's a couple hours north. So that triangle gives retirees and people relocating to the area alike a lot of real confidence that we have a great healthcare system. They're also building out brand new emergency room units on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green, and we have Greenview Medical Center as well. Reason number 6, we're centrally located and along I-65. If you're a lock and leave weekend warrior, we have easy in and easy out access in Kentucky. And we're about just a day's drive of a huge share of the US population. Actually, there's a stat that goes along with that. We are within 2/3 of the US population in 500 miles, or about an 8-hour drive. So if you want to take family road trips, they're going to be both simpler and cheaper because you're not going to have to hop on a cross-country flight every time you want to go see someone. Reason number 7, drive times you'll actually use. So in Chicago, we're about 408 miles away, roughly a 6.5 to 7 hour drive, depending on traffic and construction. That means you are just 7 hours to deep dish pizza. And Destin, Florida and the Emerald Coast is about 519 miles, roughly an 8-hour drive. That's 8 hours to shrimp platters and Gulf breezes. And then Gulf Shores, Alabama, again, that's about 530 miles or 8 to 8.5 hours. But the best yet, Gatlinburg. It's only 250 miles away. That's about a 4-hour drive, which is perfect for quick weekend trips to the Smoky Mountains, which I absolutely love. Reason number 8, you will never run out of things to do. This is where Bowling Green really shines. Festivals and shows. We have Holley LS Fest at Beech Bend. We have the Bowling Green International Festival. We also have numerous fall festivals, summer nights with free concerts in Circus Square Park, and a full calendar of concerts at Sky Pack with Broadway tours, concerts, and comedy shows. For sports and entertainment, Bowling Green has a downtown hot rod stadium at the Bowling Green Ballpark. It has easy parking, it's family friendly, and there's fireworks nights. Cars, caves, and Corvettes. The National Corvette Museum and NCM Motorsport Park hosts events all the time. Plus, we have Lost River Cave underground boat tour right here in Bowling Green. There's the Beech Bend Amusement Park and Raceway. And also Mammoth Cave National Park is right up the road, which is the world's largest documented and platted mapped cave system in the world. And let's talk about some of those college town perks. There are WKU sporting games, lectures, art festivals. We also have farmers markets, local coffee shops, live music happening all the time. And water and weekends, we have lakes like Barren River and Nolin Lake, which are really close by, where you can go for paddle days or rent an Airbnb and be on the water with the grandkids for sleepovers. And we're only 1 hour away from Nashville for big ticket show items like going to the Opry or for performances at the T-Pack. And then it's back home to quiet streets and a reasonable mortgage. So if you've been Florida curious, but insurance, heat, and crowds have changed the vibe, half backing to Kentucky is a real thing. You keep the value and the 4 seasons. You stay a day's drive from family and you still get to pop into the beach whenever you want. So a couple of quick stories. I've helped people from all over the country relocate right here to Kentucky, and especially retirees. And I can tell you, I've had people from Minneapolis, Minnesota who've been moving down here because they had 1 child living in Minneapolis and 1 down in Florida, and that Kentucky was the perfect halfway spot where they could be an 8-hour drive from either end of their family. And then I've had other families who've relocated here from California, and they were shocked at the amount of the affordability and the value that they could get. Because when they moved here, they were able to not only get a brand new construction home, but they still had money left over in the budget that they were able to build the custom shop of their dreams. And now they're living really close by family. So let's talk about a concierge service visit for you coming to Kentucky. Well, my team and I would love to be able to get together with you. We can meet ahead of time and plan out neighborhood shortlists that match what you're looking for, and also give you a day drive mapped out that can include healthcare and lifestyle checkpoints. Our MLS search can be filtered for move-in ready or lock and leave homes, and we can create a simple timeline that works for you, whether it's 9 days or 9 months. So if Kentucky wasn't on your list or those rankings scared you off, well, you now have the full picture. So feel free to call, text, or email. We would love the opportunity to hop on Zoom and help you build your plan for relocating to Kentucky.